Do you have alerts set up on your banking accounts to notify you about transactions? But if you don't, Jen Burke from the Maine Credit Union League is here to tell us why this is important, setting up those alerts. Jen, thanks for coming in as always. So if people aren't familiar with this kind of alert, why should they do it? Why is it so valuable?
Well, they're essentially notifications that you'll receive either via email or text message, or perhaps both, regarding certain types of banking activity. And it's a great way, it's usually free, check with your financial institution or your credit card provider, to monitor your banking accounts on the go, whether it be monitoring for fraud or monitoring if your checking account balance gets too low. You can set up these alerts, and it just makes really great financial sense to help you know what's going on and to know what's going on in real time.
So you mentioned fraud.
Yes.
We talk about this a lot, but can you maybe, do you have an example of how setting up an alert can help you keep your account safe?
Yeah, I can give you my example. So I have an alert set up on my banking account and on my credit card that if there's a transaction over the amount of $250, I get a text message and I get an email. And so that is just a number I arbitrarily picked. I could have it lower, I could have it higher. But if I get a text message in the next 2 minutes saying $252 was just charged on my debit account, I will know in real time that somebody who shouldn't have access to my account has access to my account. So I can immediately call my credit union or my credit card provider and say, hey, I think I've been hit with fraud. So it just happens in real time, and the quicker you can react, especially to fraudulent activity, the better.
And so, but it's not just fraud, right? So there are some other banking alert examples that are helpful too, right?
Absolutely. So if you have a low checking account balance, you can set up an alert for that. If you want to know when your direct deposit perhaps hits your banking account, there's an alert for that. And also, this kind of falls on the same line as fraud awareness, but let's say you change your PIN or someone has access to your account, changes your PIN. I also get an alert sent to me just verifying, did you really want to change your PIN? So, you talk to your financial institution, talk to your credit card provider, see what types of alerts are available. There's a lot of personalizations out there, and find out what works for you. You also can even get alerts on, hey, you have a bill coming up. So, your Netflix, your Amazon Prime, so streaming services, that bill's coming up, and it can alert you just so you make sure you've got enough money in your checking account. It's smart financial sense, it's free, and it's easy. It's
kind of like a double whammy too, because you can stay on top of your subscription services that way as well, which can sometimes be difficult.
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right, Jen, thank you so much. We always appreciate it when you come on the show.